Okay, folks, I hate to do it, but we got to talk about the co-president, Elon Musk. God, I wish I did not have to have this chat every other day talking about this psycho, ketamine addled, autistic, fascist, Sig Heil throwing, unfunny psychopath who has never created a goddamn thing in his life. He came for money, he bought onto shit, he kicks the leadership out and pretends like he invented it. We all know he didn't invent Tesla, man. He bought onto it. He didn't invent PayPal, he bought onto it. He didn't invent Twitter, he bought it. If that's the prerequisite for being a world leader, is just having enough money to buy off the people that don't like you, or just buy off the company that you want and fire everybody else that would, say, hey, by the way, you didn't invent this shit. That guy's gone, Well, Elon Musk, he's been doing, him and his Doge boys have been doing some really awful shit. This is the new one. First of all, Social Security, the workforce has been cut down 87%. 87% of the workforce. That means that 13% of Social Security workforce is left. Cutting it in half is psychotic. Cutting it this much is just, it's unfathomable. The website is crashing on the daily because that's the only way that you're allowed to get into it. You used to be able to make phone calls. They shut down the phone service. So, picture your 75-year-old grandma who does not know how to work the computer. Can you show me how to do the picture on this thing? They want her on the computer. She can no longer call on the phone. That was the thing that they knew how to do. Now grandmas are going to have to figure out, either get really computer savvy, or they're just going to be eating cat food because they're not going to get their Social Security check. Anyway, so now the word is that the Social Security Administration will no longer be releasing any press releases on the government website. All of their announcements are going to be on Twitter. So now we're talking about grandma who does not know how to work a computer, now going to have to, get all of their Social Security updates from Twitter. Grandma's not on Twitter. I don't know, maybe grandpa is. Maybe grandpa will figure it out. But, Elon really does put the SS in Social Security, doesn't he? Fucking fascist. But let's just go over some of the things he's done. He's killed the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which protects you, the American, against scams from credit card companies and banking institutions, where they overcharge you draft fees and they overcharge you late fees and what have you. The CFPB is here to protect you. Gone. They want to, the government, the Congress is trying to cut $880 billion out of Medicaid, which will gut the agency. Elon has, he's gone in and gutted. Oh, God, Jesus. There's so many things that he has gutted. It's hard to get your mind to focus on any one of them. But he's going into government offices. Well, his Doge boys are going into government offices, and anybody that stands in their way, the 20-year-old Doge boy, what is one of them called? Big Balls? I cannot believe that we are being led and listening to people called Big Balls and fucking Cat Turd. This is the world we're in. Oh my God. But they're going in there, going to a government agency to break in, and which is illegal. Got to remind you, all of this is illegal. This is Congress's job. If Congress wants to defund an agency, they need to do it through legislation, through Congress, having some $400 billion South African apartheid ex-fucking emerald mine owning oligarch coming in the back door and cutting up agencies. He cut the FAA and planes are falling out of the sky. I mean, what are we talking about? This guy, who I saw an article today. Oh, a whole bunch of people in the White House are sick of his shit. Of course, all of it's anonymous because they're scared that he's going to go complain to Donald Trump, and then Donald Trump's going to give him a talking to or get him fired or deport him to the gulag in El Salvador. You never can tell. Depends on what Trump's feeling that day. Hell, Bukele's in the office. He might as well be like, hey, why don't you take this guy back with you? He said some ugly stuff about Elon Musk. They have not broken up yet. Everybody wants this to happen. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, considering both of them have egos the size of, Jupiter. But they've not broken up yet. And it's either they have some kind of special deal that we don't know about, other than the millions of dollars that he basically bought the presidency for him, $270 million. And then there's the $100 million he got from Miriam Adelson. And then all the other tech bros that donated millions of dollars, like Peter Thiel, who wants Greenland. But anyway, I digress about all that stuff. So Elon is now putting out all the press releases from Social Security onto Twitter. So good luck with that, Grandma and Grandpa. But the fun thing that I've noticed about the people that are in the White House, they are, first of all, they're annoyed with him. And then some of them say annoying is not, a strong enough word. That he is constantly there. He's constantly trying to engage with people and crack jokes with them, but they're not funny jokes because he's not a funny guy. I'm not going to give him a hard time for having Asperger's or being on the spectrum, but at the same time, he is trying to destroy the social safety net of our country. So, that doesn't get a pass for me. But people are like, hey, well, he's not funny. He's constantly here. He's constantly lurking around. He is living in the Eisenhower Building outside the White House, which is right next door to the vice president's office. So, he's here. He's in government. He is an unelected person and he does not have an official title, but he is literally setting policy and destroying agencies. And his Doge boys of 20-something, I ain't never been laid, but I am going to get my revenge on, everybody else in the country because I ain't never seen pussy. Those guys, one of them was setting up a satellite on the roof of the White House and tripped an alarm, and so Secret Service had to get involved. They have set up an AI bot in the communications office to look for any anti-Musk sentiment. Tell me you're insecure without telling me you're insecure. Seriously. And in the article, it also mentioned that, they don't know. It's like, God, what's wrong with him? Is he high? Yes, he is absolutely high. He is fucking just gacked on ketamine. And people have said, oh, I've seen him do mushrooms and LSD and all kinds of shit. I don't have a problem with you doing drugs, hon. I could care less if you or I or anybody normal is getting high. I think that the war on drugs is absolutely bullshit. We should fucking legalize, tax, and regulate that shit. But this guy, in the middle of a ketamine-fueled just fever dream, he's going through destroying every social program that we have. Anything that was good about America, he just wants gone. And he's really making it happen. And Donald Trump has not kicked him out of there yet. He's in the Eisenhower Building. Sources have said that he's got a flat screen TV and a gaming console set up in there and a couch. By the way, every time I see him, he's always got his little 4-year-old son with him. And when his 4-year-old son isn't wiping boogers on the Resolute desk or telling Donald Trump that he's not the real president, he's with Elon Musk. What is he doing there? Does he have anybody watching him? I mean, I've seen Elon Musk taking this little 4-year-old kid on his shoulders to go to an MMA fight, at like 11 o'clock at night. What are you doing? This is not how you raise a child. I mean, personally, I think that he carries this damn kid around not to make himself look more human. I think he's doing it as a human shield because he feels like people won't try to assassinate me if I have my kid on my shoulders. Jesus Christ, man. We are living in the most idiotic, dumb timeline. People keep saying idiocracy, and it's kind of become a cliche, but Jesus, we are really living in it, aren't we? I mean, I am waiting for President Camacho to come out with a gold AK-47 and just smoke every fool in the White House. And then put on a big fat gold chain and say, we fixed comedy. We made comedy legal. Chainsaw! God, Elon Musk, I got 4 words for you. Go fuck yourself. That's only 3. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. Keep rocking.